Okay, hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Epic Battle Fantasy V. And once again, we are just seeing enemies that we've seen before. I will see you in a moment. I realize this might sound a little weird since the game is literally named Epic Battle Fantasy, but I feel like in these optional dungeons, these battles actually don't serve that much of a purpose because they don't give you experience. Is there anything for me back here? There is. They do give you like some loot drops and chances to catch things and stuff, but it's still like, I don't know. 1 HP. Alright, thank you, morale status. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't an achievement in the game for that as well. Alright, so as I was saying, I'm probably going nowhere with this, but I also feel like the battles could be a little more difficult. Because most of the fights I've had in this, is there anything for me back here? Most of the fights I've had in at least this area, and to a lesser extent the other ones, they haven't been that difficult. The temple is ancient. Looks like the jungle's reclaiming it. They should have shiny things on them. Alright, so can I put... Alright, I need... Those look awfully familiar from the last game. Food. I haven't seen any gemstones like this, though. I need another key. Okay, so this is a place that I'll have to come back to. And presumably later in the game I will have more keys. Alright, that's interesting. I'm still debating to what extent I want to, oh, is there a place that I can go explore down here? I'm still debating to what extent I want to, like, 100% this on recording. And, I'm probably going to go around the world hunting for keys and stuff. And that kind of thing. And, after I beat the final boss. There's probably going to be a New Game Plus sort of thing, since there has been in previous Epic Battle Fantasy games. But I'll worry about that when I get there. Sometimes invincible. Okay, that is a status for something or another. There's nothing else for it. When did Natalie get that limit break anyway? She hasn't even been in battle. How do you get limit breaks without being in battle? Wait, did you surrender just by having Natalie do suggestive things in front of you? That's kind of cool. Was I talking about something before this battle? I'm a disgrace to Let's Players. I think it was to do with the New Game Plus. Obviously not going to be playing New Game Plus on recording, but I'm probably going to play it on my own, and I may record it, and I may, like, highlight it when interesting things happen. Really, though, what do I do down here? Oops. Like, if I pick off interesting achievements or something during New Game Plus or whatever. Yeah, it looks like this is some place that I have to come back to later. Okay.
Hey.
Moving on with the raft business, I guess. Let's go and see what I can do now that I have that. I should also probably go to the art gallery and start doing some of that again. And is there weapons I can buy? I can buy one, but not the other. I don't really care which. Alright. That's the other thing about doing all these optional areas, is you don't get money for them. Unfortunately. Alright, is this a place that I can take off of? It is. Oh, I can take off of any of these? Almost any of these. That's fun, I guess. More importantly, that flower definitely regrew. More importantly, I think there was a raft-gated piece of treasure over here. You know what? I like flowers. And was it? Oh no, it was the ladder. Okay, me smart. Oh, over here there's something. When am I going to be able to get in here? Or am I already able to get in there and I'm just not smart enough to figure out how? This is upsetting. That's a shortcut to No Man's Land. Up there, I'm pretty sure I've grabbed everything already, so I don't really need to do that. And... Alright, this is more of the Rainbow River. Which I feel like... This is going to be, Oh, okay, where the game continues to. It feels good to be back at sea. We're finally free to sail the open waters and go wherever we want. I'm strongly resisting the urge to start singing One Piece songs here. I've never been out sailing before, and I've heard horrible stories about giant sea monsters pulling boats down under with their lanky tentacles. By the way, how do you control this thing, Matt? There doesn't seem to be any steering mechanism. It's not exactly... I'm not exactly filled with confidence. Hee. Sailing a raft is just like walking. And you think of moving forward, and it just happens. I spent most of my childhood on a raft. My parents took me all around the world. Unfortunately, I was too young to remember most of it, so I didn't gain any experience. And they also decided to ditch me on an island when things got too dangerous. I had to figure out everything on my own, so maybe that's why I'm a bit slow sometimes. So Matt, do you think your parents are still out there somewhere? Are they pirates or what? That was normal. Well, sailors don't usually live very long, so I'm not optimistic, but I've accepted that a long time ago. I'm sure they'd be proud of you now, sailing on your own and adventuring with a bunch of cuties. No legs? I hope so. Okay, so we are here. Haha, One Piece. And there is a lot that I can do now that I have access to the raft, because there are an awful lot of these dock things. Can no legs swim? We'll just try not to have that happen, obviously. That's a penguin. And a bat. Neither of which I've caught before this. Oh, there are 3 things which I haven't caught before this. I'm gonna have to pick one, huh? Wait, do I have anything that can lower everybody's, evade? I don't think so. Oops. Meant to catch you, but I ended up killing you. Thanks for doing so much damage to everything, Matt. I know I've made jokes about that before. You're a penguin. I'm gonna be nice to the penguin. Alright, so there's an awful lot of liquid water and solid ice there. That's treasure. And how do I get... That's another one of those face mask things, isn't it? I'm gonna deal with you later. Someone's already had to go out trying to eat this thing. Alright. Well, we can take care of that momentarily. Alright, it's weird when you've gotten to the point in the game where squid aren't even that scary. That is a handful of level ups. Anyway, this mask is undoubtedly a quest item for some later point in the game. And how do I get to this treasure chest? Is there... Oh, I have to come up from the south map connection, I guess. This thing... More gloops that I haven't caught, apparently. Alright, that's that battle. Do we get levels? Not quite. Very close, though. Do we actually get to see how close you are to a level? No, that's not what I meant to click on. Nope, just a progress bar. Alright, what do I have to put down here? More flowers? Oh, masks. How many do I have? I only have the 2. That's too bad, I guess. What do you have to say? The Rainbow Gate. And Poseidon. It's a bit frosty in the southern parts. That's interesting. We're getting colder as we go south instead of north, so we are canonically in the southern hemisphere. Or whatever. Okay, so we've got to TLDR appease Poseidon. You guys talk an awful lot. Water... I forget what they're called. First I'm gonna want to take care of the creeps, because the creeps are going to be a pain in the neck. Anna should probably have a... It's probably about the time where Anna equips, like, things that are super effective on water. So, electricity and whatnot. Wow, thanks, No Legs. Someone's earning his keep today. And those 2 are frozen, which is even better. Alright. I wonder what would happen if you tried to play the entire game of Epic Battle Fantasy without scanning anybody. Ooh, oh, that's dumb. You prefer ice and holy. Okay. Noted. Oh, that's a lot. Anna, maybe don't do that again. Alright, let's try with the holy blade, because that shouldn't kill. Alright, it came close, but it didn't kill. And the old catching routine to lower your evade and what have you. And to drop a box on your head. Great. There we go. Yeah, you guys you're just basically a reskin of the other foes, and you're not doing all that many interesting things. So I'm going to just finish you off quickly, I think. Or I'm going to not finish you off. Alright, let's not end this turn now and have everybody kill me when they switch in on the next turn. Strategy and all. It's probably not actually that big a deal. Alright, so these are various types of golem. Natalie. Treat the golems like mini-bosses. I wouldn't quite go that far. They are strong. But, like, monoliths and stuff are really way worse. Although I guess monoliths don't summon friends. Wonderful. That should be another 2 levels. And I can now take this treasure. Armor. Captain's coat. And yet more belt buckles. Alright. I really should let No Legs heal, but I'm just gonna worry about that later. There we go. That one wasn't as bad. Probably because there was only 1 round. And also, Sushi Cat is really, really, really good for healing if you need healing in a hurry. Let's see, what? Oh, that's a rapid, so I'm gonna have to approach this from some other direction. Probably over here. Alright. Wonderful. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the treasure, aren't I? That is treasure. That is some more sacred runes. I've picked up quite a lot of those. What are they even used for? Crafting, I guess. And how do I get here? There we go. That is how I get here. Food. Stop reminding me that I haven't eaten lunch, game. Alright. I see a mask behind this giant squid as well. By the way, I don't suppose anybody knows if the old get turned into a slime status from the last game is back in this game, because I haven't heard anything about it so far. There's a random sailor there conversing with a seagull. I haven't heard anything about it in this game so far. And I don't know if it's just been ditched or whatever. Let's see. I'm going to go talk to you in a moment. It looks like, okay, I have to enter the rapids from over here. Hello. Okay, so I think after I pick up this treasure chest and this mask thing. Okay, so after I fight this, pick up the treasure chest and the mask thing. And after I catch myself a coral boulder, I'm gonna end it off. So, let's see, we're gonna get experience. I feel like I should have gotten more experience because of how strong that golem was. We're going to pick up a couple rather useless things. And I'm gonna call it here. So, for now, this has been Epic Battle Fantasy V. I hope you all enjoyed this. In the next part, we're going to be continuing exploring and probably making a little tiny bit of progress. And I will see you all later.